Hallo zusammen and welcome back to Professor German. I'm Professor Max.
And I'm Lisa. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Lisa, you just used one of today's topics.
Really? What?
Greetings. Today we're learning how to greet people in German.
Oh, perfect. I always get confused. When do I say hello? When do I say Guten Tag?
Great question. And that's exactly what we'll cover today.
Finally, I need this. Last week, I said Guten Morgen to someone at 5 p.m.
Oops. Guten Morgen. Is good morning not good evening?
I know. So embarrassing.
Don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly which greeting to use at any time of day.
And we'll also learn small talk, right?
Yes. How to ask, how are you? How to talk about the weather, and how to say goodbye properly.
So useful. Before we start, everyone, please subscribe to Professor German.
Yes, click that subscribe button, give us a like, and share with your German learning friends.
We appreciate you so much.
Okay, Lisa, are you ready to greet the world in German?
Ja, ich bin bereit.
Perfect. Let's go. Okay, Lisa, let's start with the most basic greeting. Hello.
Hello. That's easy, like hello in English.
Exactly. Hello works at any time of day, in any situation.
So I can always say, hello,
Yes, it's safe and friendly, but there are more formal options.
like Guten Tag.
Exactly. Guten Tag means good day. It's polite and neutral.
Guten Tag? When do I use this?
From about 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's perfect for stores, offices, formal situations.
Got it. Morning to evening, but not too late.
Right. Now, for the morning, we say Guten Morgen
Guten Morgen. Good morning. Until what time?
until about 10 or 11 a.m.
Okay. And in the evening,
Guten Abend, good evening, from about 6 p.m. onwards.
Guten Abend. And what about at night? Like midnight?
Technically still, Guten Abend. But if you're going to bed, you say Gute Nacht, good night.
Gute Nacht. Like sleep well?
Exactly. It's only for when you're going to sleep.
So I shouldn't say Gute Nacht when I meet someone at night.
Correct. That would be strange.
Okay, I won't make that mistake again.
Now, Lisa, let's learn some informal greetings for friends.
Oh, good. I want to sound natural with my German friends.
Perfect. So instead of hello, young people often say hi or hey.
Wait, just hi? Like in English?
Yes, Germans use hi all the time. It's very casual.
That's easy. What else?
In some regions, especially in the South, people say Servus.
Service? That sounds funny.
It's very Bavarian. You'll hear it in Munich, Austria, and parts of Bavaria.
Service. I like it.
And in northern Germany, people sometimes say Moin.
Moin? Just moin?
Yes, it's short and friendly. Works any time of day in the north.
So different regions have different greetings?
Exactly, just like in English. But hello and hi work everywhere.
Good to know. What about with close friends?
You can say Na oder na, wie geht's?
Na? Just. Na? What does it mean?
It's like, hey, what's up? Very casual, very friendly.
Nah, I love these short ones.
Me too, easy to remember. Okay, Lisa. After you greet someone, what comes next?
You ask, how are you?
Exactly. In German, that's Wie geht's?
Wie geht's? That's short for something, right?
Yes. The full version is Wie geht es dir? How goes it to you?
Wie geht es dir? But people just say, Wie geht's?
Exactly. It's shorter and more common.
What if I want to be more formal?
You say Wie geht es Ihnen? With the formal you.
Wie geht es Ihnen? For people I don't know well?
Yes. For your boss, older people, strangers in formal situations.
Got it. And how do I answer?
The most common answer is Gut, danke. Good, thanks.
Gut, danke. Simple.
Or Sehr gut, very good. Or Es geht, it's okay.
Es geht, it goes. That means okay.
Yes, it's like so-so in English. Not great, not bad.
Es geht. I'll use that when I'm tired.
Perfect. And then you ask back, Und dir? And you?
Und dir? Oh, that's polite.
Or the formal version, Und Ihnen?
Und Ihnen? Formal and you?
Exactly. Now let's practice the full exchange.
Okay.
Hallo Lisa, wie geht's?
Gut, danke. Und dir?
Sehr gut. Danke.
Perfect. That felt natural.
It was. That's how Germans talk every day. Now, Lisa, let's learn some small talk topics.
Yes. What do Germans talk about?
Number 1. The weather.
Of course, everyone talks about weather.
In German, you can say, schönes Wetter heute. Nice weather today.
Schönes Wetter heute. Beautiful weather today.
Or, das Wetter ist toll. The weather is great.
Das Wetter ist toll. I like. Toll.
If the weather is bad, you say, das Wetter ist schlecht. The weather is bad.
Das Wetter ist schlecht. Schlecht means bad.
Yes. Or you can say, es regnet. It's raining. Es schneit. It's snowing.
Es regnet, es schneit. Easy.
And if it's cold, es ist kalt. Hot, es ist heiß.
Es ist kalt, es ist heiß. Simple.
Now, another common topic. Was machst du so? What are you up to?
Was machst du so? What do you do so?
Yes. It means, what are you doing? Or, what's up?
How do I answer?
Nicht viel. Not much. Or, ich arbeite. I'm working.
Nicht viel. Ich arbeite. Okay.
You can also ask, wie war dein Tag? How was your day?
Wie war dein Tag? That's friendly.
Very friendly. And you answer, gut. Or, stressig. Stressful.
Stressig. I know that feeling.
Me too. Another common question. Woher kommst du? Where are you from?
We learned that in episode 1.
Exactly. It's very common in small talk.
What else can I ask?
Was machst du gerne? What do you like to do?
Was machst du gerne? Like hobbies?
Yes. And you answer, ich lese gerne. I like to read. Ich reise gerne. I like to travel.
Perfect. Now I can have a real conversation.
Okay, Lisa, let's practice. We're meeting on the street, casual friends.
Okay, here we go.
Hey Lisa, na wie geht's?
Hi Max. Gut, danke. Und dir?
Sehr gut. Schönes Wetter heute, oder?
Ja, wirklich toll. Die Sonne scheint.
Genau. Was machst du so?
Nicht viel. Ich gehe einkaufen. Und du?
Ich gehe spazieren. Der Tag ist so schön.
Ja, perfekt für einen Spaziergang.
Hast du heute Abend Zeit?
Was hast du vor?
Vielleicht einen Kaffee trinken.
Ja, gerne. Um wie viel Uhr?
Um 18 Uhr?
Perfekt. Bis dann.
Bis dann. Tschüss.
Tschüss.
Lisa, that was excellent small talk.
Really? It felt so natural.
You talked about the weather, asked what I'm doing, and made plans.
And I even suggested coffee time.
Perfect. That's how Germans chat every day. Now, Lisa, let's learn how to say goodbye properly.
Yes. I always just say tschüss.
Tschüss is perfect. It's the most common way to say goodbye.
Tschüss. When can I use it?
Anytime, any situation. Friends, acquaintances, even semi-formal.
Great. What about formal situations?
You say, auf Wiedersehen, until we see again.
Auf Wiedersehen. That sounds very formal.
It is. Use it with your boss in business meetings, with older people.
Got it. What else?
If you're on the phone, you can say, auf Wiederhören, until we hear again.
Auf Wiederhören. Hören, to hear. For phone calls.
Exactly. Very observant.
What about casual goodbyes with friends?
You can say, bis bald, see you soon.
Bis bald. I like that.
Or, bis später, see you later. Bis morgen, see you tomorrow.
Bis später. Bis morgen. So many options.
Yes. And if it's nighttime, you can say, schönen Abend noch. Have a nice evening.
Schönen Abend noch. That's so polite.
Or, schönen Tag noch. Have a nice day. Very common.
Schönen Tag noch. I hear that in stores.
Exactly. And a fun informal one. Max gut. Take care.
Mock's gut. Like, stay well?
Yes. Very casual. Very friendly.
I like it.
Okay, Lisa, let's practice a more formal situation. I'm your colleague at work.
Okay. Professional mode.
Guten Tag, Frau Lisa.
Guten Tag, Herr Max. Wie geht es Ihnen?
Sehr gut, danke. Und Ihnen?
Auch sehr gut, danke. Das Wetter ist heute schön.
Ja, wirklich angenehm. Haben Sie das Meeting heute um 14 Uhr?
Ja, ich habe es im Kalender. Sind Sie auch dabei?
Ja, ich präsentiere das neue Projekt.
Ah, sehr interessant. Ich freue mich darauf.
Danke. Wir sehen uns dann um 14 Uhr.
Ja, bis später.
Bis später. Schönen Tag noch.
Danke, gleichfalls.
Perfect, Lisa. That was very professional.
I used sei the whole time.
Yes, and Frau and Herr, very polite.
It felt so formal.
That's perfect for work situations. Now you can talk to anyone. Okay, everyone, let's review everything we learned today.
So many greetings.
Number 1, basic greetings by time of day.
Guten Morgen. Good morning. Guten Tag. Good day. Guten Abend. Good evening. Gute Nacht. Good night.
Number 2, informal greetings.
Hello. Hi. Servus. Moin. Na.
Number 3, how are you?
Wie geht's? How are you? And the answer, gut, danke. Und dir?
Number 4, small talk topics.
Weather, schönes Wetter heute. Activities. Was machst du so? Hobbys. Was machst du gerne?
Number 5, saying goodbye.
Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis bald. Bis später. Mach's gut. Schönen Tag noch.
Perfect summary. Now you can greet anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I feel so confident.
You should, you know casual, formal, everything. That's all for today's episode of Professor German.
We hope you enjoyed learning German greetings and small talk.
Now it's time for your homework.
Yes, here's the challenge.
Go to the comments and write a short conversation.
Start with a greeting, ask wie geht's, and say goodbye.
For example, hello, wie geht's, gut, danke, tschüss.
We want to see your conversations.
And we'll reply to as many as we can.
Don't forget to subscribe to Professor German.
Next episode, we're learning how to order food in a German restaurant.
So exciting! I'm already hungry.
We'll teach you everything from getting a table to paying the bill.
Can't wait.
See you next time.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Mach's gut, everyone.
Tschüss.